How did a tiny startup with a wild dream about electric cars become the most valuable automaker on the planet? This is the insane story of Tesla's evolution. It's a tale of near bankruptcy, impossible engineering feats, and a vision that has quite literally changed the world. Our story begins not with a futuristic sedan, but with this. The 2008 Tesla Roadster. It wasn't just a car, it was a statement. Built on a Lotus Elise chassis, it was the first production car to use lithium-ion battery cells. With a range of over 200 miles and a 0 to 60 time under 4 seconds, it proved electric cars could be fast, fun, and desirable. But it wasn't easy. Production was a nightmare of delays and cost overruns. The original 2-speed transmission kept failing, forcing a last-minute switch to a single-speed gearbox. The company was bleeding cash, and at one point, Elon Musk had to pour his last personal dollars into Tesla just to keep the lights on. The Roadster was expensive, with a 6-figure price tag, and only about 2,400 were wearables sold. But it achieved its mission. It put Tesla on the map and showed the world what was possible. After surviving its near-death experience, Tesla set its sights on a much bigger goal: building a mass-market electric vehicle from the ground up. The result was the Model S, which launched in 2012. This was the car that truly shook the industry. It wasn't just an electric car. It was a better car. It won Motor Trend's Car of the Year, a first for an electric vehicle. It had a sleek design, a massive 17-inch touchscreen that felt like something from the future, and ludicrous mode, which delivered mind-bending acceleration. The Model S also introduced Tesla's Supercharger network, solving the biggest problem for EVs: range anxiety. Suddenly, long-distance travel in an electric car wasn't just possible, it was convenient. But again, the journey was brutal. Tesla called the production ramp-up production hell. They were building a car and a factory at the same time, battling supply chain issues and immense financial pressure. Yet, they pulled it off, and the Model S became a symbol of a new automotive era. With the success of the Model S, Tesla was ready for its next act. In 2015, they unveiled the Model X, an all-electric SUV designed to combine practicality with performance. Its most iconic and controversial feature: the Falcon wing doors. They looked spectacular, but they were an engineering nightmare. Sensors, seals, and complex mechanisms caused significant delays and production headaches. Elon Musk later admitted that the hubris of adding too much new technology at once nearly sank the Model X. Despite the rocky start, the Model X found its audience. It offered seating for up to 7 all-wheel drive, and that signature Tesla acceleration, proving that a family SUV could also be a high-performance machine. It also showcased Tesla's growing ambition, pushing the boundaries of what a car could be, even if it meant flying a little too close to the sun. The next chapter in Tesla's story was the most critical of all: the Model 3. This was the fulfillment of Elon Musk's original secret master plan: to use the revenue from premium cars to fund an affordable, mass-market electric vehicle. Unveiled in 2016, the response was unprecedented. Hundreds of thousands of people put down deposits for a car they had never even seen in person. The demand was overwhelming, and it plunged Tesla into its deepest production hell yet. The company was betting everything on automating the factory, a move that spectacularly backfired. Robots filed and production lines ground to a halt. The situation was so dire that Elon Musk was literally sleeping on the factory floor, personally overseeing the assembly line. The media was filled with stories of Tesla's impending doom, but against all odds, they fought their way through it. They ripped out the complex robots, simplified the process, and even built a new assembly line in a giant tent outside the factory. The Model 3 eventually became the best-selling electric vehicle in history, finally bringing the EV revolution to the masses and transforming Tesla into a profitable, high-volume automaker. While Tesla was conquering the passenger car market, it also set its sights on revolutionizing another massive industry: trucking. In 2017, the company unveiled the Tesla Semi. The specs were mind-blowing: 500 miles of range on a single charge while fully loaded, incredibly low running costs, and a centered driver's seat that made the cockpit look like a spaceship. The trucking world was skeptical. How could a battery-powered truck compete with tried-and-true diesel? The Semi promised to be cheaper to operate, safer with its autopilot features, and dramatically better for the environment. Production has been a long and winding road, with delays pushing its delivery back several years. But the first customer deliveries finally began in late 2022 to Pepsi. The Semi represents a colossal challenge, but if Tesla can succeed, it could drastically reduce emissions from the logistics industry and redefine commercial transport for decades to come. From the Model 3 came the Model Y, a compact SUV that shared about 75% of its parts. This was a genius move. By leveraging the Model 3 platform, Tesla was able to bring the Model Y to market faster and more efficiently than any of its previous vehicles, completely avoiding the production hell that plagued earlier launches. It hit the sweet spot of the market, combining the affordability of the Model 3 with the practicality and space of an SUV. The result, the Model Y, quickly became a global phenomenon. In 2023, it achieved something once thought impossible. It became the best-selling car in the world. Not just the best-selling EV, but the best-selling car of any kind, outselling legends like the Toyota Corolla and RV4. This was a monumental achievement, cementing Tesla's position not just as an EV leader, but as a dominant force in the entire automotive industry. It was the ultimate validation of their master plan. And that brings us to the most polarizing, most talked-about vehicle in recent memory. When it rolled onto the stage in 2019, the world was stunned. Its angular, stainless steel exoskeleton looked like something out of a sci-fi movie. It was a complete rejection of traditional truck design. The reveal itself became legendary, especially when the armored glass windows shattered during a demonstration. Many critics called it a disaster, a joke, a massive miscalculation. But they missed the point. The Cybertruck wasn't just a truck. It was a cultural statement. It generated more buzz and free marketing than any Super Bowl ad could buy. Production proved to be another immense challenge. Working with a new material like stainless steel required entirely new manufacturing techniques. But after years of waiting, the first Cybertrucks were delivered in late 2023. It's more than just a vehicle. It's the embodiment of Tesla's philosophy. Defy convention, take huge risks, and build the future, even if it looks completely different from the past. From the Roadster to the Cybertruck, Tesla's journey has been a relentless pursuit of the impossible. It's a story of surviving multiple near bankruptcies, overcoming manufacturing hell, and consistently proving skeptics wrong. They didn't just build electric cars, they built a charging infrastructure, developed groundbreaking software, and forced the entire auto industry to accelerate its transition to electric. What started as a small Silicon Valley startup is now a global powerhouse, and its evolution is far from over. The road ahead is filled with challenges, from new competition to the complexities of scaling global production. But if its history has taught us anything, it's that you should never, ever bet against Tesla. What do you think is the most iconic Tesla moment? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this look at Tesla's incredible story, make sure to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the tech that is shaping our world. See you next time.